Hey folks, and welcome to Greg's Golf Shack. You know, one of the toughest things I have trouble adapting to in a new golf season is chipping. The club just doesn't want to slide through the grass nicely. It just gets caught up and stuck, especially if you're in the rough and there's moss and weeds and different things. It just is snarly, gnarly grass, and the club feels like it just gets stuck right in the grass. And it's not the same as golfing on a simulator all winter where the turf is nice and slippery, and really if you hit it fat, the club just bounces off the turf. So I want to give you a few tips on how we can better get the ball out of this sticky grass when we're chipping around the greens. Now, it would be great if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my socials, share these videos if you think it'll help someone. I'm a certified instructor with the Canadian Golf Teachers Federation. I want to help you improve your game and have more fun on the course. Now, the first thing we want to do is get our body weight forward. We want to get our body weight on our lead side. The reason we want to do this isn't a full swing. When we're swinging full, we shift the body weight into our trail heel, and as we swing through, we shift our body weight to the lead side. A chip is a very small swing. There's not a lot of room and a lot of time to be shifting our body weight. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the body weight on our lead side. That helps us let that club fall down through the ball and get that descending strike that we'd like to pop it out of the grass. If our body weight is back, it's really hard to get down under the ball. We end up kind of casting the club. So weight forward, 90%. I often will lift my foot up and tap my toe just to feel like, okay, I'm fully forward on that. I'll set my foot down and swing. So with that body weight forward, we can feel like we just pick the club up and let it fall down behind the club and give ourselves a nice body turn for the follow through. Not a follow through, just a turning of the chest, okay? That's the first idea. Now, the second tip has to do with our wrists. What can happen if we're snarled down in the grass and we feel we need a little bit more power to pop it out? Very often people will use their right wrist to cast that club down, and they'll cast that toe down into the ground and stub it. We just stick it down into the grass there. And we want to avoid that. We want to make sure our lead arm is guiding the way through this swing. Now, in my videos, I focus a lot on the lead side. We backhand with the lead arm, we shift to the lead side, all that kind of stuff. This is one where I might suggest that we focus on the right hand, the right wrist, only because it feels like it wants to do so much more in this chipping stroke. What I'd like you to do is feel like we cup that right wrist. We're cupping it like that. It's on an angle like this. And we want to hold that cupping there as we swing through. Just like that. You notice in the follow through, I've still got that cupped wrist. I've never let the club get past the hands like that. There's no wrist rotation really. Now, this isn't a fancy flop shot or anything. This is just popping it out of the grass. Now, you might find some videos and some instructors who will suggest we need the club to be set up right in the middle like this so we can sweep that ball out of the rough. I haven't had much success with that in this kind of grass, this kind of climate where it's nice and sticky. So we're going to set up, weight forward. We're going to get that club a little bit forward with the arch of that right hand, that trail hand, and we're just going to pick the club up, drop it down through the ball, and turn our chest to the target. And that pops the ball out of this sticky grass. All right, let's give it a try. I'm in this sticky grass. I can't even slide the club along this grass. It's just so sticky. I'm going to try our feelings. Weight forward, arch that back hand so I can drop the club down behind the ball. Make sure I keep turning through. The one final thought is I'm going to relax. I don't want to get stiff with the hands and start casting. Nice and soft hands and wrists. Let it happen. Not bad. A little bit of a hard bounce there, but I would have a putt to that hole. It got out of the grass. That's the main feeling. The club didn't get stuck. I got through it and popped that ball up into the air. I hope that tip helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Greg's Golf Shack.